listen everyone, welcome to episode 143 of Food Result. Today I'm just heading in Bratislava Castle, and there's a restaurant has come recommended to me from a friend, and it's called Modra Hviezda. Now in fairness, it's only 5 o'clock of the evening, so they're just about to open up, so I'd imagine the restaurant will be quite empty, and that's grand, so it's a nice time to eat. So I'm looking forward to this. It's quite different, and I'll be back to you in a while. Folks, I'm just walking into this restaurant, and let's see what's before us tonight. It's a real old world. There's the restaurant there. That's part of the bar. Kitchen behind me. It looks absolutely lovely. So let's go in. Let's come inside. Look at this. Jesus, wow. This is underneath the castle. I love the layout. The table selected for me this evening by the manager. He actually let me select my own table. It's this one here, which is quite nice. And listen, let's have a look at the menu. Folks, listen, I have sat down and I'm having a look. I'm going to have a starter tonight. So there's a selection of starters. So I'm going to go for the stuffed strudel with beetroot and farmer's cheese served on salad. That comes in at $11.50. So that's an interesting one. So looking at the main courses now. Traditional meals. So we have duck, rabbit, we have pork neck, venison, pork chop. I'm not sure what that last one is, so I'm going to go for the duck. Certainly in the picture it looks gorgeous. That comes in at 24. I can have a nice glass of beer. And yet again, look around. Jeez, absolutely gorgeous. I'm really looking forward to this, and the staff are really, really nice and very welcoming. So my beetroot strudel has arrived. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Listen, I'm going to get stuck into this. Now listen folks, I have just finished that beetroot strudel. The dressing on the salad was absolutely gorgeous. The whole lot was delightful. It certainly hit the taste buds. So listen, main course on the way. So I feel like I'm moving my duck is around. Look at this. Wow, it's absolutely gorgeous. Red cabbage, pancakes. Now, it looks absolutely wonderful. Back to you now. Okay folks, listen, I have just concluded. I was wanting a little portion of duck. I was going to order roasted vegetables with, but by God, I'm glad I didn't. So listen, beer's nearly gone. Get another one on the way. And listen, as much as I would love to venture dessert, I don't think I will this evening. So, back to you now. Okay, listen, I've just concluded. Just before I go, actually, I'm going to show you. Going out the door across the way. That's the kitchen, prepare the food. So people are getting down into the lower cellar. And in fairness, quite a few people have come in. Now I was in, they opened the doors at 5:30, but it's about 6:30 now, and I'd say there's probably about 20 people there at the moment. So like 6:30 of a Tuesday evening, I'd say there'll be a lot more coming in, so listen, let's get to the market. So we're looking at episode 142 of Modra Hviezda. Would you believe this building is an 18th century building? No surprise there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Nooks, crannies, alleyways, loads of brickwork. So let's get into the market here. So, excuse the shadows here because it's sort of quite dark. So I'll try and keep out of it. So the visual, absolute 5. The overall taste, that star was absolutely delicious. It's something I wouldn't have ordered normally, but listen, I was trying to be a little bit different this evening. The duck was incredible. The red cabbage was gorgeous. And yeah, went down first class service. You see a picture at the end with the owner and his wife. I was greeted very, very nicely as I came through the door. Couldn't be nicer. So the service is absolutely fine. Here's the shadows again. Well, you're coming in. Let's have a look at the bill here. So the bill here is, so the 24.90 was the duck, the 7.80 was the starter, and in fairness, there's something missing here. Oh yeah, 2 beers came in at 7.80, and the 10% service charge, which was $11.50. So the grand total here is, there we are, $48.62. So let's go back to the board. Value for money. At the end, for the quality of that food. Shout out again. It was absolutely great. Would I return? Yes, I certainly would. I love it. And first, I take this moment to thank Susanna, one of my new acquaintances here in Bratislava, who recommended a number of restaurants. The first one was that cinema one I was in the other night, and here was another one. So I have another 3 or 4 that you recommended, so she knows her restaurants. So listen, in fairness, Susanna, thank you so much. So the total score here for me is 25, maximum points, well done, beautiful place. Jesus, it was really tucked away, not that easy to find. But I actually went on a walking tour there this afternoon, and it's actually included up as far as Bratislava Castle. So it was actually great because when we finished the tour, the guy, he was absolutely fabulous, I have to say. And I asked him where the restaurant was, and he sort of guided me through sort of laneways and byways to get in under the castle, and that's where I found it. So it was absolutely great, really worth a visit, and totally enjoyed it. So listen, well done. So another, another happy ending. Okay, Shinawil, God bless, bye. Listen, hello everyone, look at that for a blue sky. Listen, this is only a little bit of a stocking filler. It's not going to be an episode on its own. I'll just tie it on to maybe the next one I do. So this is just lunch under St. Michael's Gate. Looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm going across the way here, just a couple of yards down the way, to a place called Enjoy Bistro. So I'll just show you what I've selected. I would hope to select. So I'm looking at the lunch menu here. So quite interesting. I love the pictures. And yeah. So I'm going to have lunch here at the moment. And I tell you what I have picked. I've picked the hummus plate with pizza bread. So that comes in at $13.50. And that's what she looks like. So something quite different for me for lunch. Just bear with me for a second. I'm going to add in a smoothie. I'm going to be really healthy this morning. Vegetarian or vegan type breakfast. And I'm going to go for a smoothie with tropical energy. It comes in at $7.50. And we'll just show you this whole place. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the one way to nearly all the streets here are pedestrianised, which is absolutely brilliant. And yeah, talk to you later. And lo and behold, my lunch has arrived. That looks absolutely spectacular. Jesus, talk about decoration. Crispy bread, smoothie, and oh, geez, I don't know where to even start here. So this is one healthy lunch for John Murphy. So listen, talk to you later. Okay, welcome back, folks. Listen, I have just concluded. That was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I have to say. Quite unusual for me to be eating stuff like this, but let's back to myself for a second. Yeah, not only a healthy lunch, but a vegan lunch. So I think, Jesus, I think I've converted. No more meat for Joe Murphy, I think. Hang on a second. Oh, you can see the pig flying over. I don't think that's going to happen, but I have to say, that was absolutely gorgeous. Very, very different. It'll keep me going for most of the afternoon. And listen, talk to you whenever. How you doing, folks? Listen, oh God, I just finished up my lunch. And I was just getting ready to go and I heard my name being called. And who was it? Only Siobhan from Northern Ireland and David from England. They were sitting beside me on the plane. Lovely, lovely couple. Had a couple of beers there, and in fairness, they were going on a walking tour. So I went on the walking tour with them, and that was really, really good. So I'm meeting them for lunch tomorrow. And when I went in to pay for my lunch, just before we left, Siobhan had paid for the whole lot. Lunch, beers, the whole lot. So it's amazing when you travel, the most wonderful, genuine people you meet. So listen, keep travelling. Okay, Shinawil, God bless, bye.